Hi guys, long time no see. It is a somewhat dreary Tuesday morning. I had to think it for a second what day it was because I've been working like non-stop. I like blinked and September's half over with. That's a big reason why there hasn't been very many vlogs.
That is true.
I have worked 15 of the last 18 days. That's why we warned you a while ago that vlogs are going to be sporadic. But holy moly. So I have a little time off coming. We're doing some thrifting today. Teagan's in school.
Yep.
So hopefully we find a lot of good stuff for the eBay store today in our adventures. It feels good to get out of the house instead of just non-stop get up, work, sleep, eat. All right. I got a little coffee going. So let's see what we can find today. So we just came out of our first Goodwill of the day, and we found a pretty decent haul for $12.50. Wouldn't you say so?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so.
We'll show you when we get home. But we're off to a good start.
We are.
It's also super early in the morning. Like, I think our last couple of thrifting hunts have been a little too late in the day.
Yeah, it's 11 a.m. right now, so.
Yeah, 11 a.m. on Tuesday. I keep having to think what day it is. I've totally lost track of space and time. But yeah, we found some interesting stuff.
Yeah.
We'll show you when we get home, including a factory sealed copy of the classic Airbud Spikes Back. That's where instead of basketball, he's taken up volleyball.
Sorry, I missed that one.
There's nothing in the rule book that says a dog can't play volleyball. I'm sure that line is said in that movie.
I'm sure.
Okay, we're gonna try our luck at the Goodwill outlet again. Bin's heading back to the bins.
Neat.
Didn't have much luck the last time we were here.
No, we didn't.
But it's been probably about a month now. What do you think?
Yeah, it's been a while.
It's been a few weeks, and we're getting here early in the morning, kind of a rainy day. Fingers crossed, guys, fingers crossed. So we are out of the Goodwill outlet. Ben, would you say that was a win or a fail? Hopefully.
We don't know yet, but I think it was a win. If everything goes as we plan, it should be a win.
And everything is complete. I kind of just shoveled some things in the cart that my fingers are crossed.
We have some random stuff today.
Yeah, I got a couple board games that I'm hoping are complete. Well, one of them's still sealed. I have no idea what game it is. I've never heard of it.
It's like
Dinky Strinky
or something.
like Shout Out or something. And I got this really old vintage lawn chair. Mm-hmm. This is the gamble of the day right here.
Yeah, it is, because it's probably half of what we paid was for that chair.
Probably. And we only paid $25 for everything. Right. And you'll see when you get home, we got this. This is an official Duplo base. Yes. That's more for Teagan though.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we'll show off everything when you get home because we're in a crowded parking lot.
People are starting to stare.
Yeah, okay. So we are back home. Ben is doing some research on some of the things we bought. Yep. Where are you, Ben?
Hi.
Hard at work. So Ben, what are you researching right now? What did you pick up?
I'm researching these shoes. These are David's bridal dyeable satin shoes with a T-strap, crystal, but they are...
Ben's kind of stepping out of our comfort zone. We haven't really dabbled too much in clothing or shoes.
But, you know, bridesmaids, they wear the shoe once, have to buy it, wear it once, and for like an hour, and then it's just sitting there in their closet. So, if you can buy these that are in, usually they're in pretty decent shape. Like, look, there's like no wear really on here. So it's like almost a brand new shoe. It doesn't really smell, so it's okay.
So Ben also picked this up. So Ben, what is this? This giant
it's a
flower. Can you hold this up?
Yes. So this is a blooming bath. Basically what you do with this is you put it into the sink and it curls up like this and you put a baby in it.
Yeah, I don't think this has been used at all.
No, it looks like it's never been used. And you put a baby in it, and it cushions the baby from the surroundings of the sink. And this is like sponge material, so it will dry like a normal sponge.
Yeah, it doesn't, there's no stains,
No.
there's nothing on it.
So it's like a little safety tub thing for a baby.
I would have had no idea what this was, and I'm guessing judging by the fact that nobody else had picked it up.
They didn't know what it was either. But it says right on the back if you just read it.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I think people probably thought it was a floor rug.
Oh yeah, like a bathroom rug.
Yeah.
It does feel similar.
Yeah, I think that's probably what they thought it was. So
yeah.
they didn't pick it up. But this is about $20.
New?
No, on eBay.
Oh, nice.
So.
We got this at the outlet, right?
Yes.
You get the shoes at the normal Goodwill we stopped at. We spent about $13 at the first Goodwill, and then $25 at the outlet.
So dividing it up amongst everything that we got at the outlet, this was about $1.
Oh, nice.
So, and it goes for about $20 on eBay.
So, yeah, we need to clear off. This is our filming table. I kind of just dumped everything on there, and we got a bag down there. So today, I mean, we hope to film at some point while Teagan's at school. I have the day off, guys. Hashtag day off. So, what else did we find? Picked up this Canon 38mm camera. I don't know if it's anything or not. This was at the outlet where, you know, you don't have time to go through your phone and research stuff. You kind of just toss it in and hope for the best. So, got that. We need to do some research on that. Oh man, Ben was just researching this camera. We got all excited because used, untested ones were going for $29.99, $39.99. Then she opened the battery compartment. They had taken out the batteries, but look how gross that is. Obviously they had corroded. Then we showing a flashlight down there, and part of the battery compartment where the battery makes the connection, I don't know if you can see it, but right there on that side, part of it, like half of it is snapped off. It probably came out with those corroded batteries that probably solidified. Oh, bummer. I mean, at least stuff like this, you know, it doesn't hurt as much because we barely paid anything for it. Everything was all lumped together at the outlet. But I don't know if we'll even bother selling this. We'll see if we can clean up a little bit, but it'd have to be for parts only. Wah, wah, wah. One of them's missing out of here, but there are two sealed Brita replacement filters in there. Why not, right? We got a Disney Store Moana plush. Really good condition there. Like, I'm surprised sometimes that some of the plushes at the Goodwill outlet look kind of nasty, but we've got lucky a couple times.
Yeah, we have.
And this is a case where we got lucky. We got this at the normal Goodwill. This turtle, this is a giant, not so Littlest Pet Shop.
Yep.
This is a Littlest Pet Shop plush. Somewhere on here he has a little tag. It says LPS. This turtle, he's adorable. He was $2. I think we need to pop him in the, his head kind of looks like E.T.
Yeah, he needs to go into the washing machine, no doubt.
Yeah,
a little dirty.
Yeah, he's not, like, unsalvageable.
How much was he?
$2.
Thank you.
So, we found this game new and sealed in the bins at the outlet. I never heard of it. Dinky, which is Linky for kids, and I don't even know what Linky is. So, some preliminary research online. This seems to be a UK game of some sort for ages 8 and up. Have you ever heard of this game? 30 minutes to play, 800 questions, 2 minutes to learn, no boring waiting your turn. You know, that's a selling point right there. Can you imagine if Monopoly was just a free-for-all where you didn't have to wait your turn?
That would be horrible.
Anyway, what's next?
I would lose in 2 seconds.
Ben picked this up. This is a vintage postcard, 1983.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to write that down.
This is one of those liquid crystal. I didn't know what it was called. They remind me of like the postcards you used to get like at the Science Museum. You put your finger on this part, and it changes colors. See, look, you can kind of see it.
If there's no market for that, I want to keep it because I love
unused.
postcards.
It's still obviously somebody got it as a souvenir when they went to Hollywood. It's still sealed in the plastic baggie. I couldn't find any like this on eBay. I did a search. Nothing came up. The Target exclusive Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego card game seems to be 100% complete. The deck of cards inside isn't even open. I think somebody cracked it open and then tried to read the instructions, and then they were like, nope. But there is one cool thing. Check this out, guys. Okay, here we go.
In the world is Carmen Sandiego.
But look at these instructions. These are, look, double-sided. Yeah, I think somebody, and you're supposed to write in these little detective books with your dry erase marker, and there are all these different cards and locations and matching. I imagine this could be kind of overwhelming if you were just like on a game night, like, you know, let's play the Carmen Sandiego game. Like, nope. But the cards aren't open, the dice is still there, all 4 markers, and all 4 of the gumshoe little binder things that you're supposed to write in. I don't even think they've been written in before. Well, obviously, it'd be kind of hard to write in them if you didn't even crack open the deck of cards, right? So, amazingly, this was all intact. What else we got here? The Twilight Zone Definitive Collection. The DVD set. I went through this. The discs are in, like, perfect shape. No scratches, smudges, thumbprints. They are in beautiful shape. The cases are a little worse for wear, but the inserts are still there. But out of 28 discs, there is 1 disc missing. I'm missing the last disc of the last season. But the bonus disc is there. Every other disc is in there, which is probably a miracle, because once again, this is something I dug out of the Goodwill outlet bins, which was just a free-for-all. I didn't even have time to check it in the store, so I just tossed it in our cart and hoped for the best. Because sometimes, like with those CD or DVD sets, like, things get shuffled around so much that all the discs like end up in the bottom of the bin. And half the time, even yesterday, like, oh, this is a cool title, and you open the case and there's nothing in there. I did open up one of them to see if the discs are in there, and they all seem to be. So I was like, I crossed my fingers, hope for the best, but 1 disc out of 27, I mean, yeah, 1 disc missing out of 28 discs, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, and like I said, all the discs are in really good shape, so I'm hoping maybe we can get $20, $25 for this. And I tossed these in just for the heck of it. These don't seem to go for anything. These may get redonated. These are some soccer shin guards, Reebok brand. I didn't know. Tossed them in. Okay, well, what else did you get down here? See, there's more in this bag down here. Here's that Duplo board we got. A poster frame that I think we're going to keep for ourselves. This is a vintage lawn chair. What's the technical term for the lawn chair here? A Shea lounge?
Yep, it's a lounge chair, and it's vinyl tubing.
Because I know vintage lawn chairs, you know, are sought after, so I didn't know if that particular one would be. It still had all this tags and everything on it. Looks like it goes for about $30, but it's probably going to cost just as much to ship that thing. So I don't even remember what else is in this bag. We'll go through it together, guys. Oh, I also found this. This is intriguing. This was a Scrabble Player's Dictionary, a Franklin Electronic Scrabble Dictionary. There were batteries in it. It wasn't working. Batteries were a little corroded, but it's still pretty clean in there. So here's hoping this thing still lights up and works, because this could go for about $20, $25, I think. We found a Rainbow Dash tie beanie. We already have one of these, but this was only $1, so why not, right? We can't get away from ponies no matter where we go. Mr. and Mrs. Collectible Ornament with fine European crystals. That's kind of cute. Found a New England Patriots lawn gnome. I gotta show you this, because this cat drives us crazy. Kittykins. We toss her off. You toss her off the desk. You don't belong up there. You belong on the floor. You wait 10 seconds later. She'll be back up there. That reminds me. That cat, we came home yesterday. This must have happened at some point over here in the basement. I stuffed it all back up in the ceiling. Obviously, she hopped up on this top shelf and maybe heard a mouse or a bug or something up here. And she was trying to get up in here and pulled all this insulation. Obviously, she pulled down on it, and like it was like hanging out. I stuffed it back up there with a broom handle. Should have taken a picture yesterday. And look, here's the furnace, the fuel tanks for the furnace. And look who's been up here. Whose tracks are those? So here's Ben's other shoe. I also found a vintage roll of contact paper, but it's not a fun decorative design, so like I didn't know. Why not, right? Okay, and I think the last thing we got in here is this novelty mug. Need to clean it up a little bit. But there's Ziggy as an old man saying, "This mug is in better shape than I am, but look at the mug. It's like all crunched." Blue was 50% off, so we only paid 50 cents for this mug. So I think that's it. I think that was our thrifting haul. Oh, that wasn't it. Ben also found a brand new sealed copy of the original Grinch cartoon. That's not particularly valuable, but this is interesting. Air Bud Spikes Back. It caught my eye because it was still factory sealed. You know, I don't overlook VHS anymore after The Wizard and after a couple other VHSs we sold over the summer. So Air Bud Spikes Back, this came out in 2003. It's available on DVD. It's not like it's a rare, unreleased movie or anything. This is actually the 5th Air Bud movie, according to Wikipedia. But what makes it interesting, this must be one of the final movies that was ever issued onto VHS. This is circa 2003. Because there's only like 3 or 4 copies listed on eBay, and only about 3 or 4 sold. I don't know. Because you can get it new on DVD for like $4, but on VHS it seems to be somewhat of a collector's item. So, yay! See, these are ones that are listed right now. See, there's a brand new sealed one like ours, $24. Pre-owned, $11.
And then
see, there's a DVD, $3.48. And then if you go to the solds, see, there's a copy of the VHS for $8. And these are used copies.
This one sold, it was new.
Yeah, here's a new copy that went for $20 plus shipping. So, isn't that crazy? I was telling Ben this in the car, and she's like, no. So I'm wondering if what makes it collectible is the fact that there probably weren't a lot of copies on VHS even made. What do you think?
Yeah, probably.
So it's not like, say, Aladdin or Lion King, where you know they made 20 trillion copies on VHS, whereas Air Bud Spikes Back. Okay, well, there was our thrifting haul. Teagan just hopped on the desk again. Holy cow, Ben. I've been talking about our haul for 16 minutes and 16 seconds. I guess it's time to wrap things up.
I think so.
So, Ben and I are going to be going through all this, listing, packing it away, recording some new videos for the toy channel. Okay, we'll see you tomorrow.